What's up, everyone? Today we're gonna be reacting to the Team Coop versus Spoon full game. By the way, I watched this game last night. It was an epic game. But make sure you guys subscribe and like the video. And we're gonna get started and we're gonna react to it. I absolutely love this game, and they did a phenomenal job, way better than the boys. This was a lit game. Let's get started.
From the competition, from the narratives, you see how much these women all truly care about each other and celebrate the way they play. And we get to see that tonight on ABC as this All-Star game underway. Clark nearly got it to go on a logo bomb to begin this All-Star game.
But how about a set to start the game? A little stagger, double stagger away for Caitlin Clark.
Cheryl Reeve drawing up that first play for Clark. Clark has talked about being excited to play with Olivia Miles as Clark puts in the first points of tonight's All-Star game.
And the red team ran the exact same play, but Caitlin Clark got out there trying to play some defense.
Kelsey Mitchell, who's been on quite a heater, comes up with the rebound. Howard's three won't go. Stewart tips it alive. Williams from 4-point range.
And she misses.
There's no
Back to
four-pointer this year.
They've got 2 points so far.
Here is Clark. Clark pulling. And hitting on a deep three.
W. Clark.
And Courtney Williams celebrates it. Kelsey Mitchell with the response. Those teammates going up against each other in this All-Star game. Clark trying to get it to her other teammate, Aaliyah Boston, out of bounds.
Caitlin Clark's come out here now, looking to score. First 2 possessions of the game, playing some defense as well. Maybe the young one hungry for an All-Star Game MVP.
The record for most points in an All-Star game to Fisa Collier last year is Becker's. Can't hit that three and it tilts out of bounds. One of the fun dynamics in this game, you have teammates going up against each other as well. You see it right now with Beckers and Jessica Shepard, who's having an incredible season. You see it with Kelsey Mitchell and then Aaliyah Boston and Caitlin Clark as that last hits Clark out of bounds to Team Coop. And you know, Team Coop, Team Spoon, Spoon and Coop both want to win this game. They are incredibly competitive. As Howard knocks into 3, speaking of Minnesota, players going up against each other. Howard having an incredible year for the Lynx. Clark again on a bomb. She's hit a couple of them already. He ended the first half of the season on a tear as Williams hits the one-legged three. Oh, what a delivery from Miles to Shepard for 2. I love the nickname Cheryl Miller. Has done a great job on NBC's coverage this season. Gave Olivia Miles the show.
All right, guys, we are back.
Kelsey Mitchell rims out on a 3. Here's Clark. Will she try again? You bet! Caitlin Clark with 3 logo bombs within the first 3 minutes of this game.
W. Clark, guys. W. Clark.
She also looked gasped afterwards.
Look, these teams are moving up and down.
Yeah, they are
right now. This is a nice pace.
Big time pace. Clark gonna try again. Not that time. Boston gets the rebound. Clark gives it up. Boston unable to hit that 3. Clark, the putback is short. Wilson can't finish. Miles gets it back to Wilson, who will lay it in. The 4-time MVP saying, hey, I was hit on the arm.
She wants the and 1.
Aaliyah Boston was chatting with us before the game, saying she was excited to get to play with Asia Wilson, the 2 former South Carolina stars. Wilson running the floor. What a dime from Jess Shepard. Shepard with 4 triple-doubles already this season. The rest of the league has 1 total. Beckers, stutter steps, shovels. Gabby Williams unable to hit. Miles goes behind the back to Clark. Clark had it poked from behind by her teammate, Kelsey Mitchell. Coming up with a steal on Clark. Beckers swings it around. Mitchell can't hit that 3. A 17-11 lead for Team Spoon in the early going as Miles evades her teammate, then shovels to Wilson. Shepard pops it back, and Wilson lays it in.
Jess Shepard's like refused to take a shot so far. Anytime she gets it, even when she's wide open, she's trying to facilitate. Maybe she's going for that another triple-double here.
Maybe. We've seen her. We saw her in Minnesota have some incredible performances. What she has done in Dallas this season, though, astonishing, and an all-star starter for good reason. Gabby Williams having an excellent season with the Valkyries, unable to hit there. Here is the rookie sensation, Olivia Miles, who you and I were talking about, Rebecca. If the season ends today, I think Miles is finishing top 3 in the MVP vote.
Yeah, great. Maybe top 2?
Maybe top 2 with Asia Wilson. Clark can't hit that one. She has 3 deep bombs already in this first quarter. And now Miles will take a foul to get the subs into the game here midway through this first. But how about the start from Caitlin Clark from 3?
I mean, we're used to seeing deep threes, and Caitlin Clark not shy here to start this all-star game, just coming down, taking them. They look so good, and then having fun with her favorite teammate after making one, coming back down the other way.
We were talking with Aaliyah Boston before the game about the connection that Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, and her have, and Aaliyah was telling us it's such a genuine friendship those 3 have, and the way they hang out and are friends off the court, it allows them to then hold each other accountable on the court because they know they have each other's best interests at heart.
You certainly can tell watching them play, they have that genuine chemistry.
That 3 is good. Marina Mabry, who has 2 9-made 3 games this season, did it in a 3-game span. Here's Jonquel Jones, the former finals MVP, dips it in off the window.
All right, sorry about that, guys.
By the way, plenty of access we'll have for you throughout the show.
I had to, you know, fix my stream because something's going on with it. But we are back, and Spoon looks like they're doing pretty good. They're at 23 points, and Coop is at Spoon's at 23 points, and Coop is at 14. All right. W game.
Not another bomb. We have several players wearing mics today. We also have headsets at the benches as Howard comes up with a steal. Ryan Howard averaging a career high in points for Atlanta. Her teammate, Alicia Gray, unable to hit there. How about Courtney Williams? Drains the 3. Courtney Williams wearing the CC1s, the first player other than Caitlin Clark to wear them in a game this season. Angel Reese into the game, hands off to Young. Nneka Ogwumike playing in her 11th All-Star game. The legend gives it up for Gray from 3. Team Spoon off to a great start.
Great start. It's not like they're getting layups. They're just, like deep threes and able to drain.
And there's no 4-pointers to try and make up the deficit this season either. We're going to step aside. Fun action early on in the All-Star game here in Chicago.
You know, we're talking about the importance of the history of this league. I was talking to Caitlin Clark yesterday, and she said as a little girl, she grew up going to Minnesota Lynx games. Maya Moore was her favorite player. Just think about this. If she had not gone to games, seen someone who she could emulate, she wrote down on a report in 3rd grade that she wanted to be just like her and get to the WNBA. Fast forward, the Minnesota Lynx are one of the greatest dynasties, have inspired young women. That is why the WNBA is so important.
We have seen Olivia Miles just absolutely dominate as a rookie for the Lynx this season. They have the best record in the W and the rookie sensation. Joining us now from the bench. All right, Olivia, we were talking to your head coach, Cheryl Reeve, and she said for as much as you play with flair and style, you're so quiet. So this weekend is kind of out of your element. What has it been like for you to just navigate this weekend, your first year, and an all-star starter?
Let's just say I'm approaching it with an open mind, especially with the Stud Buzz stream going on and all these events. So I'm just trying to get out of my comfort zone a little bit, talk to different people, meet different people. But yeah, I'm definitely an introvert for sure.
What about on the court here? Like, what are your goals for your first All-Star game?
To just have fun. I was a little nervous. I'm not going to lie, going into it. I didn't know what to expect. But now, when the ball gets thrown up, it's easy. So Just playing.
Well, you already have 5 rebounds and 3 assists. What do you think about a triple-double in this one?
Okay, we'll see. We'll see. I'm not going to kill myself to get it, but that would be cool for sure.
It's been striking to us, talking with Cheryl throughout the season, just how much she trusts you, the way she's empowered you. How would you describe your relationship with her and the way she has brought out the best in you at this level?
Yeah, I mean, Cheryl's one of the greats for a reason. Obviously just got inducted into the Hall of Fame. Just an incredible person, leader, coach, and she's won at the highest level, and it's just something you want to be a part of. You want to be great. So, yeah, we've built a great relationship.
All right, Olivia, well, you are a joy to watch. Enjoy today, and we look forward to more highlights throughout the season.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Olivia Miles, who, I mean, she's been unbelievable this season and just so fun and entertaining to watch play basketball.
Certainly one of the most entertaining players in the league.
Here is Angel Reese. Been a great fit with Atlanta this season. After a couple seasons here in Chicago, got a wonderful ovation in intros here at the United Center. Here's Malunga, the young Seattle Storm star. Unable to hit that 3.
And certainly it's an all-star game first quarter, so we're not seeing lockdown defense, but we're seeing at least token defense, which is better than what we got last year for sure.
No, you'll take token defense.
I'll take token defense. In the first quarter, yes.
Right. Token defense becomes more significant defense in the fourth quarter.
That's right. We should name the defense in each quarter of the All-Star game.
I like that. So first quarter you got token,
yes.
Which is better than none.
Yes.
It's Jones gets that 3 to spin in. Also liked Olivia Miles talking about how she's trying to navigate the live stream on Twitch from the Stud Buds with Courtney Williams and Natisha Heidemann. It's Malunga, who there's been whispers about her dunking in this All-Star game, unable to hit that layup, and then Mabry buries the 3, and a nice push here from Team Coop, as Mabry already has 11 points. And Ryan Howard responds with a 3. Brianna Stewart told us her goal was to get Mabry MVP in her first All-Star game, and off to a good start. Marina Mabry connects on another 3. Yeah, Gabby and D. Wade loving what they're seeing. Williams a little short, into the corner. How about Nneka? Off on that one, a 4-point Team Spoon lead. Quick get ahead, Reese able to gather, dish, Mabry. You bet, Marina Mabry. With a monster first quarter, and Team Coop pulls within 1. Mabry 5 of 6 from 3.
I almost put, I see Tina Thompson on the sideline along with Ty Young, almost subbed them in when we were down by 11. So, no, it's been great.
So did you draw up the alley-oop play just there that you guys ran for Dom?
Now, you know that was all Coach Hammond. Becky, she drew that up. She knew who she wanted to pass it. Ooh. See, we wanted another dunk right there.
Asia Wilson going to clean this up. Coop, what has this weekend been like? I mean, you're sitting next to one legend. You're a legend yourself. There's so many greats of the game who have been here this weekend to come together and celebrate this league and the game of women's basketball. What has it meant to you?
Well, it's really been special for me to really marry the old school veterans like myself and then the veterans of the game today with 4-time WNBA MVP Asia Wilson and company. It's been great to see the high schoolers and the shooting stars last night. So bringing them all together has been very special for us legends to see where the WNBA is 30 years later.
Well, we appreciate it, Coop. Good luck the rest of the way. And I know you and Spoon are going to be really into this if it's tight in the fourth quarter, so we can't wait.
Absolutely. I have my jersey. It's on ice. It's on ice.
Thank you, Coop. Cynthia Cooper, the Hall of Famer, joining us as Miles comes up with a steal. 1-point Team Spoon lead. Clark connects on the 3. 4-3 of the half for Caitlin Clark.
So early, we've got Marina Mabry and Caitlin Clark looking like they're the front runners in this second quarter for All-Star MVP.
Yeah, look at the defense being played now, too. Shepard coming up with the block.
The whole bench for Team Coop upset about the defense though on that play.
Like, what are you doing playing D like that? As Kiki Iriafin lays it in. How about Kiki? 2 years in Washington. Her and Sonia Citron, who's on the floor opposing her right now. Both came in last year as teammates at both as Citron hits a three. All-stars each of their first 2 seasons. Here's Clark off the double hopper. Can't hit that three. Shepard the rebound. Asia Wilson giving it up. Kiki giving it right back. Wilson not able to hit that one. As Clark went for the steal on Angel Reese. Asia Wilson getting the block. And then saying, hey, I wasn't even trying to there. Angel Wilson and Angel Reese hugging, laughing about it.
Oh,
and now
and
Angel goes down. Oh no, Angel goes down now. And Angel Wilson has to pick her up. What a fun interaction there between Angel Reese and Asia Wilson as Malunga lays it in. Clark given a lot of space, says, all right, I'll take it. Short on that one, might be getting tired with all these three-point attempts. That was her 9th attempt of the half. Mabry with Clark trying to chase her down. Lays it in, and Marina Mabry is up to 21 points as Wilson responds on the other end. Here's Reese finding Malunga for the slam. Dominique Malunga throws it down. The first dunk in the All-Star game since Sylvia Fowles.
How easy did she make that look? Just in her steps going in. And for anybody else, it would be a little finger roll or a layup.
The 6'6" athletic unicorn at 20 years old, giving this crowd a highlight. Trying to give them another and lays it in. Team Coop jumping in front. 98-98 as Gabby Williams will give a foul. And
Malunga certainly looks like if she gets an opportunity in a game, it could be easy for her to get a real one.
here's Natasha Howard. How about the season Howard is having back for a second stint in Minnesota?
She fits so beautifully along with Olivia Miles in their pick and roll game.
Alicia Gray, who's had plenty of All-Star weekend highlights throughout her career, buries that three. Mitchell lays it in, plus the foul. And a chance for three, the rare free throw shot at the All-Star game.
First foul, right, in the second quarter. So first quarter we had token defense. I think in the second quarter we've had accidental defense. At times, you always saw the block shot by Asia that she didn't mean to do, and Kelsey Mitchell, we know how well she just cuts off the ball there. Oopsie daisies, foul.
We got ref cam from Roy Gilbane. Oh yeah, you can see him about to blow that whistle. As Mitchell completes the three-point play. How about the tear Kelsey Mitchell's been on? Her last 11 games, scored 20-plus in each of them, has averaged 27 points on 52% from the floor during that stretch.
Ridiculous efficiency, and it's not like she's gotten very many easy open looks.
Nneka Ogwumike lays it in. You know, Nneka, she's had our colleague Chene out all weekend. Poor Chene, she wanted to come to Chicago, have a nice restful weekend, and for once it's Nneka dragging her out rather than the other way around.
You believe that?
Oh yeah.
It's definitely Chene dragging Nneka out.
All the Ogwumike sisters are here this weekend, though, all four of them. By the way, Nneka Ogwumike, with that last bucket, now has the most career points in
This is a great stream, you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying it. By the way,
20 total. Here's JJ, silky smooth from three. Page, all the runner, can't hit that one. Kelsey popping it from behind. She already has a steal that way. Ogwumike on the cut, on a gorgeous delivery, lays it in. Marina Mabry getting ready to check back in as Mitchell buries the three. The most points ever for a debut in an All-Star game, Kelsey Plum, 2022, with 30. Mabry has 21 already. Kelsey Plum, even though she can't participate due to injury, sitting there with her teammates. Here's Howard. Knocking in the three. Three-point shooting's been very good.
Really good.
Everyone's got their legs despite the late nights and the beverage consumption this weekend.
Guys, I'm gonna audition my face for like a little bit because I'm still trying to, like, you know, fix my stream and stuff, and you know, I'm trying to see the chat.
JJ going for another.
So give me a second here.
Off.
But a
Great
great
team
game.
Spoon lead with 3:10 to go in this first half. Mitchell bounces. Mabry can't hit that one. Marina Mabry, 21 points. She's 5 of 8 from 3. As Mitchell, she has just such a silky smooth rainbow stroke. Kelsey Mitchell.
Why is Amazon paying me $600 a day? Because I use Amazon AI.
With her third three as Jones.
Alright, y'all, so it's like pretty obvious of who's gonna win, and it's like Spoon, like it's literally Spoon. Spoon has like 67, Coop is like 60, and like Coop is like, you know,
screen set by Paige
they're
Beckers
like-
on that one though. Like almost
like,
a hug screen.
Courtney Williams,
You know what I mean?
the
And
star
they're
of
like,
All-Star Weekend for a second straight year,
Kind of
along with
far.
Natisha Heidemann.
Without question.
As Mitchell's starting to get a little offensive groove here.
Come to think of it, that Paige Becker screen, like after those first 2 set plays of the game, may have been the first screen that's been set.
Yeah, you're right. Howard, not that time. And Natasha Howard comes up with it. Game has stayed pretty tight, which is what you want in a game like this.
so
because
like
then
Coop is like, you know,
the defense
kinda
ratchets up in the fourth quarter and people start to sniff the win or the MVP. And a foul. We have our second foul.
Even working with an energy coach. So, you know, she's been famous for some crash outs. She's famously puts money in a jar anytime she crashes out on the basketball court. But she said this energy coach is helping her to make sure her energy is helping her team and fueling her performance. Energy for Marina Mabry is on 10 out of 10. She has been very intentional about that this year with Toronto, and that has carried over today into the All-Star game.
Wow, we could all use an energy coach.
I think we have one. Her name is Holly
That's
Rowe.
true. That's true. And there's Marina again.
Marina Mabry with 23 points. A 9 of 13 shooting as Gray cashes in on the three. Mabry trying to pop that one in. Couldn't get it to go. Mabry an all-star for the first time. Courtney Williams in her second straight, third overall. And knocks in the jumper. Here's Paige Beckers. We talked about where Olivia Miles would finish in the MVP voting if the season ended today. Beckers would be up there as well. Mabry couldn't hit that three. Williams, the pull-up with Beckers in her face. And Stewart slaps the rebound over to Mabry. Do they go 2 for 1 here?
I'm sure that's what they're thinking about.
Mabry! Oh, she got it off in time, just didn't hit the layup. All right, Kelsey Plum joining us from the bench. I know you're unable to play today, but you seem very active over there, my friend.
You know, I love my team, and I was plotting, you guys. I'm thinking next year we make this competitive. You know what I mean? Like put some money on it.
Yeah.
Let's you know, winning team gets a prize. Also, winning team's charity gets a prize. Let's compete, you know, let's give the people what they want to see.
We are all for that.
I thought you were yelling at people for playing defense against your team over there, though. As Courtney Williams beats the buzzer. Did I not see you yelling at people for playing defense?
I did think my teammate got fouled. We were looking at that.
Okay. All right. We've seen plenty of deep bombs from both teams.
Yes, certainly. There's players coming out showing their range, and we've seen it on both sides.
I can hear you holler at me.
Oh, wait. Oh, it sounds like we got Spoon with us.
I'm all in here. I'm all in here.
All right, Spoon, I know you were a little upset about last night and what happened in the Shooting Stars competition with the passing, and it looks like you have your team ready to compete and win tonight in the All-Star game.
You talking about was upset. You know, I take the blame for that. You know, I'm a passer, so the pass got to get to my shooters in the right place. I'm gonna always take the blame. I don't have no problem with that. So I go to practice. I get to practice, no problem. But right now, what I'm loving how the team is playing. It's a well-balanced attack. Everybody's touching, everybody's eating, everybody's having fun. And that's what it was all about.
I love that, Spoon. And it looks like the defense has turned up a little bit here in the third. Spoon, we're going to show some of your highlights.
Oh, man.
Back when you and Rebecca were donning those Liberty jerseys. Oh, and the shot, which is just, I mean, Spoon, how often does somebody come up to you and reference the shot?
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot, and I appreciate it. It just gave our team another opportunity to play another game. We wish that we would have walked off with the championship. Unfortunately, we didn't, but that was a great moment for us, for our organization, for the city of New York. It was a great moment for all of us.
Spoon, the league's done a really nice job all season long celebrating some of the original players and all of the legends of the game. How has this weekend been for you in that regard?
It has been incredible. It's been so incredible just to kind of relive things again, to get a feel for it, but also to really see how our young people are helping this to grow, Rebecca, because we were really trying to build the greatest foundation possible for them to have along the way, for them to continue to build, and to build for those little young women who are watching as well.
Well, Spoon, we appreciate you. Enjoy the rest of the game here, and congratulations on an awesome weekend.
I appreciate you all so much. Thank you.
All right, that is T. Spoon joining us here, the GM of Team Spoon. And then with the big lead here in the third as Clark overthrows Shepard and throws it out of bounds.
Therese Weatherspoon never needed an energy coach. I've never been around a bigger energy giver than T-Spoon day in and day out. We were teammates for 5 years and absolutely incredible.
You've told me for years what it was like being her teammate and the way she uplifted everyone in that locker room.
Everyone.
Oh, Kelsey Mitchell comes up with a steal on her teammate, and then Nneka Ogwumike takes it right back. What a pass from Nneka. Asia Wilson can't finish it. Clark gives it. That's the first All-Star challenge I can remember, partner. As Stewie lays it in, and Team Coop making a little comeback here. They've cut it to single digits. They were down 17 at the half. Here's Olivia Miles, number 2 overall pick and the runaway favorite for Rookie of the Year. Nneka. Hey, Team Coop's been playing some defense in this third quarter, but Nneka using the footwork to finish. Here's Kelsey Mitchell. Dishes out. Beckers with a lot of space. Connects on the 3.
Okay, here we go, right?
8-point game. Miles, again, you see some defense being played. Williams trying to hang with Miles, and Miles able to scoot to the cup. Miles with 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 points as Williams rings into 3, averaging a career high in scoring this season. All Miles back to Clark. Those two talked about how excited they were to play together here in the All-Star game as Wilson flicks it in off the feed from Clark.
It's actually been really enjoyable to see the minutes with Clark and Miles on the floor together.
Caitlin Clark talked about how she was a fan of Olivia Miles in college, loved watching her, just loves her pace, feels like she knows exactly when to go fast, when to slow down, and her creativity on the floor. Here is Clark, backing away, firing a deep 3, and hitting that one from 35 plus for Caitlin Clark. Her 5th 3 of the game. Beckers, oh, what a shake on her teammate, then dishes it out. Williams couldn't hit that one-legged 3. Now Miles in transition. Always think of that Niele Ivey quote to us, Miles, freshman year at Notre Dame, where she said, transition is Olivia Miles' playground.
Their playground.
Williams gives it back.
I didn't realize how much goes into installing a window. After 25 years in this house, it was time to replace the old windows. Now, once we...
Deckers can't hit that three. Nneka Ogwumike trying to grab the rebound. It's Williams instead. Mitchell short. And the rebound out of bounds to Team Spoon.
How exciting and excited should WNBA fans be about the youth movement in this league?
Alright, you guys, so this game is basically about to be over. This is such a great game. Make sure you guys enjoy it.
Caitlin Clark, of course, in her 3rd season, hitting the deep one. Olivia Miles. Everyone excited to watch how this young woman's going to continue to blossom in the league.
You have some incredible young guards. I mentioned a couple there with Miles, with Beckers, with Clark. You also have some great ones coming as well. Hannah Hidalgo on the way, Juju Watkins on the way. I mean,
we can count Madison Booker as a backcourt player.
More of a wing, right? But she certainly can handle. We saw her play point guard a lot when Rory Harmon was out of Texas.
She's on my mind because she's here.
She is. We've seen
got to see her at halftime.
Oh, Malunga and Howard get tangled up, and the foul is called. We've had a few fouls in this game.
So the girls are doing
we haven't named the 3rd quarter defense yet, Ryan. We need one.
Well, it's definitely the most visible defense we've seen.
It's a terrible name.
Visible D. All right. Well, we're going to chat right now with someone who may be known for their offense, but has been focused on defense in this game. That's Caitlin Clark. Caitlin, I can tell you want your team turning it up on D.
I want us to play hard. I'm out of breath. I'm tired. But I think it's been good. I mean, before the game, I went up to Liv and I said, let's play hard. Why not? She's like, oh, I'm with you. And I think, like, then the second group came in with Nneka and Court, and they were like, oh, we got you. Like, that's how we're going to play. But Court said, we're not letting back in this game, so I'm gonna hold her to that.
Well, we got a little surprise for you, Caitlin, because not only do you have the headset on, your teammate Kelsey Mitchell has the headset on as well.
Yeah, and make sure you guys.
All right, now, Kelsey, you haven't isolated on Caitlin at all for a blow-by yet. Is that coming?
Kelsey, you know better than that, sweetie.
We already had a talk.
Absolutely enjoying it.
Yeah. She picked my pocket, so she better not do that to me.
It's out of love, though.
You got me.
So are you allowed to embarrass other people, but just not one another or Aaliyah
we
in
got
this
a family
game?
vibe going. Yeah, we got a whole family thing going right now. We just try to stick together, y'all.
We talked about a little with Aaliyah before the game, guys, but how would you describe the connection that you three have and the friendship you three have built?
Man, we like a trio, man. We done built bonds over time for so many years to come, and I think that the more and more we gel together, the greatness is going to show itself. And I just think that our relationship as people, as humans, is what make the greatest things happen.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just really special for our organization, for all three of us to be here, and they're two really special people in my life, and two people I care about way more as people than as teammates. And
I agree.
The love that we have for one another, I think that shows on the court. And you know, we've been kind of able to find our groove. Like, you know, we really haven't played a lot of games together since 2024, so a little bit rusty, but when we're flowing together, like, man, we're a hard trio to stop. So just really thankful for them too, and hopefully we keep it going this last 17 games we got.
Well, look, we appreciate both of you. Kelsey, Caitlin's made it clear. Team Spoon's playing hard down the stretch here. So we're going to see what Team Coop has in that department.
Yeah, we can't get blown out.
They're fighting. We gotta hold them off, though.
All right, enjoy, ladies. Thanks for joining us.
Of course.
Thanks, guys.
We will see.
As well.
Yeah, she's pulled out a couple 35-footers. She was out of breath, though.
Yeah, that's a good sign. She's working hard.
Kalia Copper, unable to hit that three, goes out of bounds, stays with Team Coop.
Okay, so everyone, we are at 32 minutes here.
It's good to test ref cam in a more tame environment like the All-Star game.
Very true.
You know?
Oh, you know where we need ref cam?
No.
Jump balls.
Ooh, okay.
Like, we've had some entertaining jump balls in this regular season.
You want it for a big little jump ball?
Well, ideally, yes, but also just watching how the refs get out of the way.
Here's Sonia Citron knocking down the three. You have Malunga, Mabry, Copper, Citron, and Stewie on the floor for Team Coop right now. For Team Spoon, you have Jonquel Jones, Kiki Iriafin, Ryan Howard, Courtney Williams, and Alicia Gray. Well, we told you about Tuesday night. Time for tonight's WNBA national TV schedule. On ESPN Tuesday, Indiana at Seattle, 9:30 Eastern. Last time we saw that matchup, we saw Caitlin Clark with the first ever 40-10 game. Turned out to be 45-10. USA Network Wednesday, Atlanta at Dallas, Phoenix hosts Golden State. Prime Video Thursday, Minnesota and Toronto, and Vegas hosts New York. Love that rivalry. For more on these games, please go to WNBA.com or visit the WNBA app. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Well, because of that big game Tuesday in Seattle, Aaliyah Boston actually went to her coach, Cheryl Reeve, here in the All-Star game and said, hey, I don't want to play as much because I want to be fresh for that game. We've got to get right back on the road. So that's why we're not seeing Aaliyah Boston as much in this game. She's got bigger plans ahead. But it is a conversation the players had in their new CBA. And there is going to be a longer break after games moving forward. This year was already scheduled because of the FIBA break. But that is really cool for Aaliyah Boston. Like, I want to be here. I want to experience the All-Star game, but I also want to be ready for my team to play when it counts Tuesday.
Well, and I like Cheryl Reeve's comments to it. She said, and make sure to share that because I don't want anyone saying, hey, why did Aaliyah Boston only play a few minutes?
And coaches in the All-Star game are really good about communicating with their
Yes.
players to make sure they're not playing some too much. And so, yeah, if your favorite player is not out there for a long time, they've probably had a discussion with their coach.
I mean, and we just saw a shot of that coaching staff. How about that you have a couple W legends on Cheryl Reeve's Minnesota Lynx staff, as well as here Lindsay Whalen, Rebecca Brunson right next to her. Whalen, a Hall of Famer. Brunson should be eventually. Those two who part of the group honored before the game and now part of that Lynx coaching staff, along with Eric Tebow, that has led Minnesota the best record in the W in the first half. We were talking with Becky Hammond, a coach of Team Coop, before the game, and she was saying special for her to be coaching this game at United Center. She grew up a die-hard Michael Jordan fan, had posters of him in her bedroom, and said, I met him once. They went to Soto in Toronto for NBA All-Star when she was part of the Spurs staff with Pop. You know, Pop knows restaurants like no one else, and she said, Pop, I've never asked you to do this. Michael Jordan was up there. You got to introduce me. So she did, got a picture with him, and has it in her office to this day with Becky Hammond and MJ.
Can we get some comments?
What did MJ say to her? I've been watching you. And Becky said, I was like, tell me more.
5 seconds left in the third. Copper's jumper won't go. Jonquel Jones waits to heave it. That'll do it for the third. We will listen in to sounds of the game. Courtney Williams, Caitlin Clark. Everybody gets very excited to spin it around, toss it up. Got great stuff.
Everyone gets excited about the bedazzled ball.
Yep, perfectly put, partner. Here's Olivia Miles, the rookie, with Team Spoon leading by 12. The winner does get a more sizable donation to their charity compared to the losing team. That's one thing on the line in this game, as Malunga, who dunked in the first half, can't finish it there. You know, we're talking with Brianna Stewart about who is she most excited to play with, and she said, I think I've played with everyone on my team except Dominique Malunga. So she was excited for that opportunity here in this All-Star game.
It's interesting with Jackie Young out on the floor. Every single timeout in between quarters, she's been out taking shots. I'm sure they're not doing a ton of it. Here she goes. I'm guessing the timeouts aren't filled with strategy, but she's like the type of players, even whenever she can get extra shots in, even during the timeouts of an All-Star game, she's going to be out there.
I mean, we've told this story before, but you know, Jackie Young has legendary work ethic and commitment to her fitness and has shepherded to three. And we were having a conversation with her a couple of years ago.
All right, let me say that again. Spoon is at 108 and Coop is at 96. They are doing such a phenomenal job. Again, make sure you guys subscribe, get some more people in here, share the live, and we're going to continue to go live. Thank you. Let me just pause this here.
Ago during the playoffs and said, "What do you like to do for fun?" And she was like, "I love lifting weights." Here's Beckers on the drive, lays it in. Team Coop trying to make a push here at the beginning of the fourth. By the way, Jonquel Jones on the bench for the moment for Team Spoon. She's knocking on the door of a triple-double, maybe the favorite for MVP right now. Jonquel with 17 points, 12 rebounds, 7 assists. The only triple-double ever in All-Star history in the W. Skylar Diggins last year. Shepard finds Williams. Little bunny hop jumper is good. Courtney Williams with 12 off the bench. Caitlin Clark, Kiki Iriafin getting ready to check in for Team Spoon. Young can't flip it in.
I'm in my 40s and won't put up with unrealistic diets anymore. I need something that's easy and tastes good. Factor made Mediterranean eating actually.
Malanga. No.
We said fourth quarter was going to be ratchet up defense.
That's
What
right.
do you think? I think the defense has been ratcheted up.
I love Angel Reese hopped off the bench after Malanga missed those layups to encourage her. Come on, Mo, you got this. As Gray on the second chance buries the three, and Becky Hammond will take a timeout. Team Spoon leading by 15 with 7:14 to go in the fourth. How about the league has done a wonderful job this weekend with how it has brought back the legends, embraced them, celebrated them here. And Cheryl said, I know, and she knows she's done this as well, the league can take a lot of flack. They deserve credit when they do things right, and they've really done that well this weekend.
And even Brianna Stewart, talking to her before the game, she said how different the vibe is at this year's All-Star game versus last year. She said people have been able to enjoy what has happened over the last 365 days in terms of their new CBA and how transformational it is and how it's going to impact all players' lives.
10-point game. Team Coop turning up the defense a little bit here with under 6:30 to go in the fourth. Clark giving it up, getting it back, trying to find space, sidestepping three, won't go. Rebound Howard. Clark has 5 threes. How about Miles on the steal and the lay? And Team Spoon showing some 94-foot defense there.
How about that?
Olivia Miles closing in on a potential triple-double as well. Mitchell just so dynamic from three. 23 points on 9 of 13 shooting.
Another player MVP conversation.
Yeah.
I'm saying like in the league, not just
yes,
All-Star game, in the league.
Absolutely. Gabby Williams unable to hit. Shepard. And a timeout taken by Cheryl Reed.
History today.
And Holly, you know that Team Coop is trying to get back in this when they send a trap at half court. So 9-point game, 5:20 to go. And, you know, both teams are trying to make sure they get to the finish line here.
Yeah, I think is Team Coop also going in a little bit of zone here?
How about that?
Becky Hammond.
Here's Clark on the drive. Backs it away, wants Jones, finds her. Jones a three is good. Jonquel Jones, the favorite right now for MVP. 20 points, 12 rebounds, 7 assists. And Team Spoon, a 12-point lead with 5:05 to go in the fourth.
Taking a look at this from the ref cam. JJ Howard too far off there.
Jones up, under, and off. Iriafin keeps it alive. How about Ryan Howard? Extra feed. Miles giving it back. Miles with Kelsey Mitchell smiling at her. Miles knocks in the three. And Olivia Miles with 8 rebounds, 7 assists, and now 11 points. So a little separation there for Team Spoon out of the timeout. Back-to-back threes, and the lead is 15. Here's Beckers. Off to Williams. Little short on her three. Here's Ryan Howard. Off to Jones. Her three. Short. Miles the rebound. Slides it to Howard. In and out. 4:05 to go in this fourth. Team Coop needs some buckets, and Gabby Williams gives them one there. Becky Hammond getting ready to maybe deploy Marina Mabry, who was up off the bench, but now sits back down.
I think Marina Mabry was ready to deploy Marina Mabry.
Jones misses the layup. Howard in the mid-range, short. Clark trying to steal the inbound, knocks it away. Will.
When they
1:30 to go. Jonquel Jones sidestepping three off. Still a little life here for Team Coop, down 9. Williams into the corner. Beckers. Here's Mitchell. They need it. Can't hit. Miles the rebound. Miles 2 assists away from a triple-double. Here's Clark. Whips it underneath. Iriafin will lay it in.